Hey guys, this is video number 2 in my 90 films 90 days challenge. This covers from day 16 to day 30, which day 30 was yesterday. So starting off with day 16, I watched Trick or Treat, which everyone seems to be watching now, and I had actually watched the trailer for this last month, and then I saw, and I thought it looked great. You know, I really wanted to see that, and then it came out, and just a shame it didn't get a theatrical release, and you know, it just went through so much hell and stuff. But it's a really great film that captures the spirit of Halloween. Like, for me, it'd be a mandatory Halloween movie every Halloween. I think I'm gonna watch it again Halloween night. So, and that one, 8 out of 10. Now for day 17, I watched Scream, the first. I had only seen Scream 3, and then forgot talking about Scream, so I'm like, okay, I want to watch that. And Scream 1 was really great, but I didn't like it as much because, you know, the fact that I had seen Scary Movie and it's, you know, like almost exact same plot, you know, basically kind of ruined Scream 1 for me, even though it is great and I could still watch it, but like just it didn't surprise me as much. And I gave that 8.5 out of 10. Then for day 18, I watched Scream 2, which, you know, as I said, the plot, you know, at the end as to who the killers were really shocked me, and, you know, I didn't see it coming. But yeah, the only thing about Scream 2, it sucks, is fucking Randy. Why? But Scream 2, I gave a 9 out of 10. And then day 19, I watched Fargo, which directed by the Coen brothers, and this was actually really great. It, you know, Steve Buscemi and William H. Macy and Frances McDormand, I think, yeah. But it's really great kind of thriller, I guess. Definitely give that a watch, and that one was 8 out of 10. Then for day 20, I went back and watched Scream 3 because I hadn't seen it in a few years, and it really wasn't that. It's definitely the weakest of the trilogy. Just things are kind of everywhere, and, you know, Randy's not there, and Sidney's like, you go for long periods of time without Sidney being in it, and they try to, you know, add backstory to the first one, so I didn't really enjoy that. 5 out of 10. Then day 21, I watched The Amazing Dr. Clitterhouse, starring Humphrey Bogart, or not really starring Humphrey Bogart. He's kind of got a secondary role, but I forget who else is in there. But anyway, you get kind of like a mad scientist guy almost trying to study criminals and such. It's late 30s, I think, this one was. But anyway, this one was an 8 out of 10. And then the next day I watched, for day 22, the original 1933 King Kong. I'm not going to say anything about it because I did a review on it on the Real DVD Watchers a couple weeks back, so you can check that out. But I gave it 8 out of 10. And then day 23, I watched Weird Science. John Hughes, I believe it's the first film he directed. Maybe. I think it was the first one he directed. Feel free to correct me, because I know you will. But it was just so fun, you know, so many laugh out loud moments, and, you know, you cheered for those two, you know, geek guys like Anthony Michael Hall and stuff. And then there's like a young Robert Downey Jr., which was, you know, I didn't really notice him at first, and then I kind of looked, and, you know, I thought that was kind of neat. So then day 24, I watched Army of Darkness, starring Bruce Campbell, third in the Evil Dead trilogy. Really, if you haven't seen anything out of the Evil Dead trilogy, you really should check it out. Or check out Evil Dead, then Evil Dead 2, then Army of Darkness, because they're all really great, fun films. This is probably it's my least favorite out of the trilogy, but I'm not saying I don't like it. I love it. But, you know, the other two are just really good. And that one is also an 8 out of 10. Then the next day, I watched a film called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which I just absolutely loved, starring Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer. It was quite amazing in my opinion, and I had originally given it a 9 out of 10. I'm bumping that up to a perfect 10 out of 10 because I really like that film so much. So underrated, and definitely I'd say in my top 10 films of all time. Yeah, I might review it at some point, I don't know. Then the next day I watched The Soloist, starring Robert Downey Jr. and Jamie Foxx. It was good. You know, it could kind of get a little dragged on, maybe. But, you know, it's quite an emotional film that I had wanted to see for a while, so that was an 8.5. And I went kind of on a Robert Downey Jr. kick there for a few days, and the next day I watched Charlie Bartlett, starring Anton Yelchin, Robert Downey Jr., and some other people, and that was just kind of a really fun film, at least worth one watch. 7 out of 10. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but The Soloist I gave 8.5 out of 10. And then for day 28 I watched Chaplin, 1992 film with Robert Downey Jr. again playing Charlie Chaplin. And I thought it was really well done, even though I don't know a lot about Charlie Chaplin, but I thought it was really great. He gave a great performance. Although the makeup from, you know, that made him look like older, I really wasn't a fan of that. It didn't look too great. Maybe, I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks that, but yeah, 8.5 out of 10. And then day 29, I finally got off my ass and watched Lethal Weapon, because I've been told that if I loved the Die Hard films, I would love Lethal Weapon. And I'm just surprised it took me so long to watch those, watch it, because it was like awesome in my opinion. You know, just so many great comedic moments, and you know, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover especially, he's quite funny. I'm too old for this shit. Yeah. Then day 30, I watched Role Models, which I reviewed yesterday for the Real DVD Watchers, so check that out. But I did give it a 7.5 out of 10. It was quite funny actually, Sean William Scott and Paul Rudd. So that was it from days 16 to 30. I'll be back with from 31 to 45, I think, next time. So yeah, 90 films, 90 days. I think I might be doing a couple of videos. I might try to do one showing off my Halloween costume, because I'm dressing up as Freddy Krueger for Halloween, and I'm trying to make that costume, so gonna see how that turns out, and I'll try to make a video showing it. So until next time, I will see you guys, and as always, thank you for watching.